Hi everyone, so today I have a new collection that Spellbinders has brought to their site. It is the Windows with a View collection by Tina Smith. Super gorgeous. I do have a few samples here that are packaged the way you would receive them, but the rest of them were samples like this, so I will talk about each one of these sets in just a moment. But a wonderful new collection. These samples were sent free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase. I'm still those links. I did say they just brought them to Spellbinders. I'm sure they're going to be on Scrapbook and other places like that. So I'll have them linked again in the description box there. Yeah, really cute. So there is a want it all bundle, which people are always interested in whenever they really want it all, So that does have 6 die sets and the stamp set. I have 4 of the 6 sets. The other 2 that I do not have here are like a wilderness kind of scene and then like a little gardening kind of scene, I suppose, with the different accents that you can definitely mix and match with other items. But today I have the basic, I guess, the primary window, the Vista View window. I have the Coastal Escape, which is so fun. The Backyard Haven, which is adorable. I love the little squirrel. It even has like little accent for his tail. Look at the little owl there. The swing, the tire swing, like so cute. Bird bath, all that with your little birds. And then the Up in the Air, which is adorable with its kite and like balloons and all these cute things. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. But yeah, so this is the main die, I would say. Obviously this window, has its own little porthole kind of going, but these other items would pair up with this guy. Supposedly with some of these other ones too, even with like little, this has more of an underwater feel. We'll talk about that in just a second. But I suppose if you wanted just to look like you're looking out and have like water and then like clouds, you can mix and match with this guy. But this one, does it say on here as far as the largest die? No. On the links or on the product page, Spellbinders is really good about putting in there the measurements, like of every single die. Like even like these little guys, it'll have measurements for that. But I'm looking at metal to metal so that you can make sure it works for your machine. It's 4 3/4, and metal to metal in the other direction. The largest, I would say it's just shy of 3 1/2, maybe 3 and like 7/16. So there you go. And then the window has this inlay that has a beautiful design here, like an embossed design, and then these windows pieces cut out. There's some embossing in there too. You have your planter box, or however you like it. Also this one's a little more, I suppose, like everyday, where this one's a little fancier. Super cute. You have the topper and the background piece, and then they're showing you different ways. I suppose this could just be the bottom of the window. It looked like a planter box to me, but there you go. Different ideas of how to use it. Just use the inlay on a... Oh, that's really good, actually. I love that. So you can just put that in there, and that's your whole card front, and then some other different mix and matches, what they're showing you here. Really nice to have that inspo. So the Coastal Escape, I am just in love with this. This is so cute. So this is your main set here. You have this larger one. You have this one that can be an inlay, but like a matte layer, or if you want to just do it like that. But basically these are going to go together, in my opinion. We're definitely shakering this guy. You can shaker the whole thing, but I feel like this one really lends itself for that. Super cute. And that larger circle is 3 3/4. So then everything else is going to be smaller than that. You have like waves, or like, it could be like a seaweed thing. You have something that helps you cut like maybe a background. So if you want your like sand to be in there, or water, whatever it is, but you just have this piece to kind of cut into your paper in a fun way. I love how this has all these corals, super cute little seaweeds, things like that. These are palm trees. I don't know why I put them up like this. They should go like this. So palm tree tops. Some other little pieces for your window and things. You have a little anchor. You have some, looking out the porthole there. These are portions of your tree. Pieces, something else, maybe another little sandy bit or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because if this is supposed to be brown, I'm assuming that's something else. Again, play with it. You have leaves. You have palm type of leaves. Super cute. Or tropical kind of things. I mean, here we have like a hibiscus, and the center cuts out, so you can do 2 different colors, and then you have the little centerpiece. Really cute the way they paired these things, the way they created them. Lots of different pieces here. It looks like a little like basket, like a little trap or something. Shells. I love that the fish, like a little angel fish, has a little bit that goes on top, so it's just 2 colors, and you have your fish. This guy also has a decorative piece that goes on top of the body, so there you go. And then again, we talked a little bit about the backyard haven already. Super cute. You have your picket fence, you have your tree, and then the little bush pieces that can go on the tree, you know, however. Leaves that are going to be separate. You have just like a branch, little birdhouse, again, just like planters and all kinds of just cute designs and elements that are in this guy. And then here we have the up in the air, and we talked about some of the things that are there. And then you have like your raindrops and your lightning, your sun, even the sun has a second die there, the moon and stars, you have your umbrella, green grass. Again, all these different things you can mix and match all together. This one has butterflies in there. Looks like a little flower. It looks like a seashell, but it's a little flower, and this one has like a little center. Just cute stuff. And then like even the bows for your kite, which are super cute. So, oh, you know what? Last thing. Sorry, guys. I was going to get started. These Sending Sunshine sentiments that go to this collection. Oh, look at that. I love it. So again, there's that wave, kind of like I was talking about this guy. Or just to help you cut, you know, your paper with this other one. That's a really cute design. I love the inking. You know, we will weather this storm together. May every window open to the greatest of possibilities. There's lots of sentiments on here. I'll just read a few. Relax and enjoy the view. Cheer up. Bad weather always looks worse through a window. Aw. You're in my thoughts. Let's have an adventure. I miss you so much. Little flowers and little critters. There you go. All right, so let me grab some paper and we will start cutting. Hey guys, so we're going to use the Coastal Escape today. And I just want to make a 4x6 card, so why not? So this is 6 inches tall by 8 inches, scored at 4 inches, so 4x6. I just have this blue paper. I was thinking it'd be really fun if it was like nautical, like blue and white striped or something. Lovely. Just grab this blue, 3 7/8 by 5 7/8. We will just glue this guy down. And then I'll go from there. I have some bits and scraps of papers here to help us out. And something like that. Sorry about that sound. That glue has a metal tip, and so when you scrape it across your paper, you'll definitely hear it. So we're just leave this for now. Over here with a little something on top. And then I'm going to grab this. Oh, and thinking about this, I realized this is just a little mound that your little trees, you know, your trees can be kind of like grounded in. So if this was all brown, you can imagine that would be like sand and then your little trees. Okay. Or again, just use it however you like, because it definitely will make you a little mound over here. So I grabbed some basic things. I'm not going to create our little fun guys quite yet. I just grabbed some papers just like this. So, I want this piece to be super shiny. So this, I'm going to cut from this gray, and it actually has, it's kind of a metallic gray. So I'm going to cut that one out. And that is just like a background, that's just going to ground everything. And then this circle is going to do a lot of the work for us. But for right now, I'm going to pair this up. This happens to be Spellbinders double-sided, awesome metallic paper. I always feel like it feels like a soda can. Really amazing stuff. But we're going to tape that down, run it through, and of course, like I said, tape it down because you don't want these dies because they will shift like that on you. So definitely put some tape so they don't move as you run it through your machine. Right? But this circle, I'm also going to run through some of this blue, and I don't need the whole thing, so even, you know, if it fits, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. Like whatever's left here, so that's why I just have this scrap of paper. And I'm also going to run it through some of this brown paper that I just have here. Okay, so I just need some of each of these because it's going to be like the bottom of my ocean, and that'll be the top. I mean, you can even run it through like this if you wanted, just at the same time, but I'm going to run them through separately. And then we have some acetate that I will also cut with the circle, but we'll talk about that in just a minute. So I will be right back, guys. So we have our different pieces. With this one, what we can do is take that fun shape, and you can definitely run it through with that if you want to get like something cute going here, which of course we want to get something cute going. So I'll just run that through, and you can tape it down or you can just hold it. I'm going to hold it while I run it through this machine. And I want to talk a little bit about the shakering. If we're going to make this a shaker, it has a couple pieces, but those pieces won't show, so I'm just going to take them off like that. And then you can also just glue this down already, which is probably what I'll do, just have it ready to go. And actually this whole thing can just glue to this, because it's basically our background piece. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get some glue on this. Try to get it right to the tip, because you are going to, I'm going to start down here just to the glue gets it moving. Put sequins or whatever material in there, and then you obviously don't want it to fall in there and just get stuck, but that would be okay too. I put quite a bit of glue in there for that reason, but if you're gonna put your little seaweed and things back in there, you want to think about that and maybe put those down first. But this is basically gonna glue right down. Now I'm going to build the shaker on top of this. So I'm gonna glue this right on our larger circle. And so this circle that we cut, this smaller circle, is exactly the same as what we just did there, right? So if you're gonna shaker this, we can put acetate behind it, but then how are you gonna pop it up, right? So I think what I'm going to do, instead of just putting a dimensional adhesive under that and it's showing through these little holes, what I think I'm going to do is just run our smaller circle. Remember we had the larger one. And this guy paired together several times. It might show through here because obviously it's not the same as the first time when I ran it through. I'm going to run it through some heavy like white cardstock 3 times so we have something to kind of lift that up to help us with our shaker, okay? So I'm going to, again, run these through, tape it down, and then we'll cut out some acetate, but I'll be right back. Put tape to hold these together. Just try to keep that tape the way it is. That way every one that you cut out after that will basically be the same. And I should have just left the tape on from the first time, but I think we can probably match it up pretty well. So yeah, I'm going to cut out 2 more. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, last one. And we're just going to glue these guys together again. That's what's going to give me my space that I need to put my shaker material in there. So I'm just going to match these up as best I can. Just in case it shifts a little bit, you know, and that does happen, like if my die pulled a certain way, like right there, that looks pretty well matched up. So I'm going to glue those together like that. So again, all in here. Really what's most important is that the very center area gets put together. But of course I want to put glue all over that. And I'll give it a little zhuzh, and if that looks good, then I'm happy with that. That looks pretty good. I'm going to hold that down, layer another one on top, you know, find a place where it looks the best, you know, together, and then put this one on top of this. And I probably won't put this one on top of this until I put my acetate down. So I'll go ahead and glue those guys together. I have a piece of acetate, which is actually just a carrier from an old stamp set that was really, really big. So just find a nice spot and cut that out. Okay, you run it through your machine. If your machine has really good pressure, that's awesome. It should cut all the way through. If not, if your machine has a metal plate that it comes with, cut into the metal shim, that would be great. And other than that, sometimes if it's not that much pressure in your machine, it might give you the indentation you need, like it cuts almost all the way through, and then you can just take your scissors and kind of run through that circle. It'll really just come away. It's really like, it's ready to fall apart at that point. So if you just run your scissors, you'll still be able to get the same size. Okay, but I'll be right back. Okay, so right now we have this piece that can actually go right to our card also if you really wanted to. Just go ahead and pop that on here, which why not? We're already here. We're gonna decorate. Now before, I mean, you can put that circle down. Let me tell you. This one, the one that's gonna help us with our shakering, but maybe you wanna wait until you have your little characters and things that you're gonna add in, you know, all the different pieces, but you can definitely stick this down, but maybe you wanna put something behind there so it's gonna be showing, right, a little bit. So let's just wait for a moment. And then we have our 3 layered up pieces. I have my acetate that's going to go in here. I'm going to clean that off. And then this guy we're going to place, you know, around here, over on top wherever it fits the best. And then we're going to see through there. So what I'm going to do, you know, just go to my stash and see what all I have. I mean, you can make it an ocean scene. You can make it an under the water scene, like whatever it is you like. Of course, I'm going to try my little fishies. So whatever accent color I want, and then, you know, the main color here. Same thing with this little guy. I do want the anchor just to be out here, just to be cute. So, you know, they're pretty much the same kind of metal colors we're using here, but I'll run them to 2 different like metal or black or silver kind of colors. This is the accent piece that goes across there. So you have the main piece that has like embossing and then that cute piece. I'm just going to cut things out. So, you know, basically these items, I think I'm pretty much done with the rest of it. So, I mean, there's a seashell I can pop in there. But just run these guys through some cute corally colors, like literally coral. I love pinks and peaches and stuff like that, so I'll run it through that, some greens, and we'll see, you know, what we want to place where. And I'll be right back. So you saw me just kind of, as many pieces you can put on your whatever cutting machine you have at a time would be great, so you get everything cut pretty quickly. And then I just ran some of these, you know, corals through a couple times. I love that beautiful color. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's build our scene, you guys. So we have these things. Let's go ahead and, like on this guy, look how cool that anchor is. Like all the detail that's just there just from running it through your, you know, machine. It didn't do anything special. It just ran her through. And like I said, this will probably be something I add on the outside. I mean, it would be pretty cute if it was in my scene, wouldn't it? But I'm going to put it out here, I think, or something. Because I already have plenty of things to go in my scene. My little angelfish, you know, I wanted to look like angelfish. I don't know. So they're generally black and white. And I figured a white body. Actually, I probably should have gone with black and then the white top because their face is white for the most part. But I didn't realize this had face in it. So anyway, there's our little fish. Now, you know, obviously when he's in here, his little eye's going to be blue back there. If you want to back it up with some other color, that'd be great. I actually think the blue looks really cute, so I think I'll just let that shine through. And then this little guy, made him looking more like a goldfish. I don't know. Should have gone with like a tetra look, huh? Cute. Okay, well, let's build our scene for them. So, you know, our corals can just be anywhere. Now, I'm going to put glue on the back of my hand. Because, again, I mean, I don't mind if the sequins get stuck, to be honest. But, you know, maybe you do. So if you don't want it to get stuck behind anything, make sure you're really putting in that glue. And I'd rather do it like this than literally any other way right now. Let's see, maybe one towards the front. And then keeping in mind how much this is going to cover up, right? Quite a bit. And maybe I'll put this guy back in the back. Kind of keeping them in a little bit. Oh, you know what'd be cute too? Is if our little fish look like they were even behind there, right? So let's get this guy and put him like in here. I'm going to hold those down for a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay. And then I have these pretty, look at this, these are vellum, you guys. I don't know, I was going to cut with this green paper and then I saw this green vellum and I was like, oh yeah. So the seaweed is very gossamer and cute. I am leaving that just doing its own thing, why not? Cute, cute, cute. So I'm kind of anchoring it at the bottom. Maybe kind of tuck behind this guy. And maybe like in here. The guy's gonna be crowding this other gentleman. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to do it that way. I think it looks really cute. So let's go ahead and pop this guy in there. And make him look kind of organic. Also, putting this in here also means I'm going to put this on top of that, so I'm gonna have to make sure it's really stuck down, you know? How cute is that? I love the little seaweed out of vellum doing its own thing. I'm gonna let this set up and dry because obviously I put glue all over. And in the meantime, I'll look for some vellum. And then, you know, we can stick this down, then you can stick these things on top, or you can put it all together right now and then stick it on top. Maybe we'll do that while that's setting up. So, this part, then here. If you like using sticky tape, you know, do whatever you like. Definitely getting it in this circle right here, in the inner circle, because that's where your sequence is going to get stuck if it's going to get stuck, you know. So let's hold on to that. Actually, I'm going to turn it this way and push down. And what I'm also going to do is put some weight on this, so I am going to give that a minute too. But what I mean by that is just grab like whatever the biggest, heaviest thing. You have a book, something heavy, put the machine on top. I'm gonna leave that alone for a few minutes and I'll be back. And I'm probably gonna do this again, actually, one more time with the silver. So there you go. Again, acetate this. Don't put the acetate on this side and this opposite side because that wouldn't help. It would just be flat, right? So put this on the acetate side. And again, if your, you know, dies shifted at all, or, you know, just line it up as best you can. I think that's probably the best spot right there. That looks pretty good. So I'm gonna glue this down here. And this one, you know, actually this is a very slick surface with a very slick surface. I think, this might be weird, I'm going to use my tape runner, which I haven't used in a very long time, but this stuff will just grab and it's not that important for the integrity of the window. So I'm just going to put a little something here and here, all over. Oh, no, come on. There we go. All around that. And then try and remember where I thought it looked the best. That actually looks really good too, so that's fine. Just gonna pop that on there. And I'm gonna hold that down. It should grab pretty quick though. I'll be right back. Okay, so I was just massaging it there, massaging this backside and making sure everything's good. And I'm gonna stick this on here with a few little sequins in there. So I will use this in just a second. But let me grab a sequence that I think will be cute with this guy. And not too much, you know, I just put a little something, but I'll be right back. And I have just a little bit of light blue here, so literally just the smallest amounts. And that'll probably be good. I want it to shake, I don't really want them to get stuck, and then they're kind of large, so I don't want them to take up too much space. Alright, there's that. So let's get some glue going again. And this time, of course, you want the glue again right towards that center. And then all around here, obviously. I'm not putting a ton of glue, but I'm making sure it's all over. And let's bring this in. And just line that up over everything. And I'm going to hold it down. And after I hold it down for a little bit, I'm going to do my trick of putting a weight on top, okay? So I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I left this alone for about 10 or 15 minutes. So let's move this over here. And let's do our shaky shaky. And again, I didn't want things just getting stuck everywhere, so I was going to wait a little bit, but I also need to loosen them up. There we go. So again, just a little bit. Super cute little scene. I mean, the sky's the limit. There's so many ways to work with this. So I have my little anchor. We're going to have that guy probably there. And then maybe a sentiment here. I saw one that I really like. I'm not sure if it's going to fit in the direction because I did go with a skinnier card. If you guys remember, it's 4x6. So, oh, cute. Through every window, a world of wishes awaits, and wishing you a world of views and dreams. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. There's so many cute things on here. Let's have an adventure. Let's go with this one. So I'm just going to stamp this on white paper. And let's see here. Nope, that's not going to work. I'll be right back. Oh, and then I'll probably line it white paper and then maybe silver, you know, behind it or something to bring some of the colors that are, you know, in the, oh, the coral, something. But for now, I'm going to try and do this just straight out and see if that's going to work for me. Let's make sure that's nice and straight-ish. Okay. Black ink, blue ink, coral ink, whatever it is that you like. I'm going to try to stamp this right in this corner. And sorry if my head gets in the way, I hope not. But I'm going to try to stamp it straight, so all I have to do is just cut that out. But, you know, with Spellbinders, I have several dies that'll cut a straight strip. Maybe you have some too. Aw, so cute. That's pretty straight. So I'm just going to take this to my paper trimmer and just cut about the same amount, you know, that I have here, like a 1/16 down here. Shoop, and then on the side. And then matte layer that on another color that I can bring out from the set here. Oh, how about the vellum? That'd be cute. Okay, but I'll be right back. Together, but I did stamp it pretty straight in my opinion. However, it's a little bit off, so I think I'm gonna do is make it look fun. And I'll show you what that means in just a second. And I just measured like what I end up cutting here, and it was like a 1/4 inch by like 3 and almost 3.5, so I just kind of did a little something that was about the same. But anyhow, I'm going to stick this down in a way that's like like that, you know, kind of fun. So what I'm going to do is put some dimensional here and some dimensional on the end, and I think that'll help us out. So that way the waves, the undulation of it might look like it's a design choice. So there we go. And then maybe back out up here at the tip. And let's see what that looks like. Let me think. If I want it this way and then up there, right at the very end. Okay, is that the very end? That's pretty good. Okay, so a little glue here and a little glue in here somewhere. And then we'll stick down our, oop, not upside down, our little guy. So it has a little undulation there, then the end just kind of goes up like that, but we still want it straight. Okay, so I'm going to hold down these areas where there's wet glue, and then where there's dry glue, it's, you know, the dimensional is just going to stick. And I suppose I need like a dimensional on this. So I'm holding that. I'll hold this too. And this part up here needs glue all over there. Take a little bit of that off. And just pop it there. So it's holding on there, dimensional here. And I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here's our card. Super sweet, very nautical. I love the undulations on this little guy. Look at that. And then again, our little shaker. Inside, I love the way the little vellum seaweed looks. That is adorable. I will say, right now I've been doing different things, you know, coming up on items I review for HSN, things like this. And Spellbinders does have this collection on the HSN site, and it's a bundle. I believe it's the basic window with this set. I believe it had this, you know, the this bottom set here with the up in the air and the sentiments at a bundled price. And so I will link that too if you're interested in going that route with it. Again, like I said, it's available in different places, but the bundles are generally usually on like Spellbinders site, and then right now HSN has like a special bundle, so I will link that for you guys too. So thanks for watching. Super cute. I had a lot of fun building out my little scene, little porthole there. Really adorable. I will have images coming up, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.